Now let us see problem using double integration. Question is evaluate integral 0 to 1 integral 0 to 2 y square x dy dx. So what is the procedure to integrate or to do double integration is usually by using single integration. How we will integrate the same way we have to do. First we have to start with the innermost integration. So innermost integration means here the question is integral 0 to 1 and then one more integral 0 to 2 y square x dy dx. So here we are having two integration, so that here we are having two derivative with respect to x and one with respect to y. So here since the limits are constant limit, here we should not change the order of integration. So here it is given as dy first and then dx. So what is the meaning of this is, first we have to do this integration with respect to y, and then the remaining integral 0 to 1 should be integrated with respect to x. So first we have to start always with respect to y, that is the innermost integral. First we have to start with the inner integral. So while doing integration with respect to y, we have to consider the remaining variable as constant. So here totally we are having only two variables x and y. So first we are integrating with respect to y, which means that x should be treated as constant. So we have to consider this x as constant and we have to integrate only y square. So while integrating y square, what is the integration of y square? Y cube by 3. So what we have to do here is, first here we are not going to do with anything with this first integral 0 to 1, so we can write as it is. Now we are going to do only integration for the inner one. So integration of y square is y cube by 3 and the limit to that is 0 to 2, and this x is treated as constant, so we can include this x as it is. And since already we have integrated with respect to dy, we should not write this dy, so we are left with another derivative dx. So this is equal to, now we can take this 1 by 3 common. So 1 by 3 integral 0 to 1. Now we can apply the limit, upper limit minus lower limit. So upper limit is 2 cube. 2 cube is nothing but 8, and then minus lower limit is 0 cube is 0 into x dx. So this is equal to 1 by 3, or else we can write it as 8 minus 0 is 8. We can write it as 8 by 3 integral 0 to 1. We are left with the variable x alone, so x dx. Now you all know how to integrate this x dx. So integration of x is x square by 2, so we can write this 8 by 3 as it is. Integration of x is x square by 2 over the limit 0 to 1. So this is equal to, now applying the limit, upper limit minus lower limit, here it gives you 1 by 2, so that 8 by 3 into 1 by 2 minus the lower limit is 0. So the answer is 8 by 3 into 1 by 2, we can cancel this. So the answer becomes 4 by 3. So this is the answer for the given double integration. Now let us see the second question. Evaluate integral 2 to 3 integral 1 to 2 1 by xy dy dx. So here as usual, first let us write the outermost integral as it is. Now we are going to integrate only the innermost integral, that is integral 1 to 2 1 by x. If you want, we can write it as 1 by x into 1 by y dy dx, right? So what we can do here is, this we have to do. Since we are going to do with respect to y, x is considered as constant. So integral 2 to 3, 1 by x is treated as constant. Integration of 1 by y or dy by y is nothing but log y. The limit is 1 to 2 and the remaining derivative is dx. So this is equal to integral 2 to 3, 1 by x is here into log 2 minus log 1, that is upper limit minus lower limit. So log 2 is simply log 2, some constant value. So and log 1, what is log 1 here? Log 1 takes the value 0 here, so this becomes 0. So log 2 is constant, so we can write log 2 outside the integral, and then integral 2 to 3 we are left with dx by x. Again integral dx by x is what? Log x. So here already log 2, integration gives you log x, and the limit values are 2 to 3. So now we can apply the limit. So this is equal to log 3 minus log 2. So this is the answer. If you want to simplify this further, log 3 minus log 2 can be written as log of 3 by 2. So if we want to simplify further, otherwise we can leave as it is. If we want to simplify further, we can write it as log of 3 by 2, because log a by b is equal to log a minus log b. Let us see problem using triple integration. So here what we did in double integration, same way we have to do triple integration. So one by one we have to do. We have to start with innermost integration. So innermost integration means first we have to integrate with respect to z, and with respect to y, and then finally with respect to x. And the limits are, how to consider the limits is, first innermost integration means z with respect to, that is this integral 1 to 2 means with respect to z. Similarly 1 to 3 means with respect to y, and then last outermost integral is with respect to x. Here this order should not be changed. Okay, so now we can start by doing integration with the innermost one, that is integral 1 to 2. So integral 1 to 2 is we have to do it with respect to z. So y and x are treated as constant. So here we are having the function in terms of all the three variables. So here y and x are treated as constant. So we can write x into y square as it is, and we have to integrate z. So integration of z is z square by 2, and the corresponding limits are 1 and 2, that is 1 to 2. And the remaining derivatives left out is dy and dx. So this is the way we have to start doing the integration. Now we can simplify only this part alone. So integral 0 to 2, integral 1 to 3, and then x y square keep as it is. Now apply the upper limit. So upper limit is what? 2 square. 2 square minus lower limit is 1 square divided by 2. So this we have to simplify. So this is equal to 2 square is 4. 4 minus 1 is 3. So 3 by 2. So 3 by 2 is constant. We can take outside the integral. So integral 0 to 2. Integral 1 to 3. X y square dy dx. Now we have to do integration with respect to y. So x is treated as constant. So 3 by 2, integral 0 to 2. Now we have to apply this integration for y. So x is treated as constant, keep x as it is. Y square integration is y cube by 3. So the limit is 1 to 3, and dx is the leftover derivative. So now for this again apply the limit. So while applying the limit, what happened? Y cube means 3 cube. 3 cube is 9, 3 into 3 into 3. So 27. 27 minus 1 is 26. 26 by 3. So we can write 3 by 2 into that 26 by 3 we can take outside. Remaining integral is 0 to 2 x dx. So here if we want, we can simplify this by 2 we can simplify. So it gives you 13. So 13 into integration of x dx is x square by 2 over the limit 0 to 2. So upper limit is 2, lower limit is 0. So 2 square is 4. 4 is what? 13 into 4 minus 0 is 4 divided by 2. So what is the answer here? Final answer is 26. So this is the answer for the triple integration. Now let us move on to the second question. Evaluate triple integration r square sine theta dr d theta d phi. So instead of Cartesian xyz, here we are taking what? R, theta and phi. So first we have to start with, here look at the limits of the integration, all are constant limits. So here we have to take the order of integration as it is given. So first we have to do it with respect to r and with respect to theta and then with respect to phi. So here let us start the innermost integral, right? So now we have to integrate integral 0 to 1 r square sine theta with respect to r. That is, theta is considered as constant. There is no phi term here, so no need to bother about that. Here we are having r and theta alone. So here sine theta is treated as constant. So we can write sine theta as it is, but integration of r is what? R cube by 3 over the limit is 0 to 1. The leftover derivative are d theta and d phi, right? So now applying the limit, upper limit minus lower limit will give you 1 by 3. So 1 by 3 is constant, we can take outside. Now we are left with the double integration. So that is sine theta d theta d phi, right? So now we have to integrate with respect to theta. So integration of sine theta is what? Integration of sine theta is minus cos theta. So since it is minus cos theta, we can write like this. So this is the integration of sine theta. The limit is 0 to pi by 2 and we have to write that remaining d phi. So this what we can do, this minus if you want we can take outside as minus 1 by 3 integral 0 to pi. And now apply the limits. So cos pi by 2 minus cos 0, right, into d phi. So already we know that cos pi by 2 is nothing but cos 90 cos 0. Cos 90 is 0 and cos 0 is 1. So what we can do here, this is cos 90 is 0 minus cos 0 is 1. So 0 minus 1 is minus 1. Already one minus is here. So we can remove that minus. Minus into minus becomes plus. Integral 0 to pi into d phi alone we are having. So this is very simple. So integrate, generally integral dx is what? X. Similarly integral d phi is phi. So we can write it as 1 by 3 into phi over the limit 0 to pi. So now upper limit minus lower limit is what? Pi minus 0 is pi. So the final answer is pi by 3.